We're back to Obduction. We found a
Obduction.
dolphin.
Well, have a good time.
That's not a dolphin. This is a dolphin. There it is. I found it. I found the dolphin.
Maybe that's Scarlet.
It's Scarlet.
Look at all the stoves they have.
They have a lot of stoves.
It looks like they bought like an asset pack on Unity store.
All right,
Look at
guys.
that helmet. That is a good helmet.
Are you guys ready to have?
Oh shit!
Bluish green world.
Yeah.
And the encoder's completely ruined. It gives me a warning every time we press these buttons, because it's actually rendering particles. So it's in 3D
insane.
space. I mean, I feel like the makers of this were like, we want to make something so fantastical that, look, whatever, fuck your computer, I hate your computer, I hate your CPU, Intel, and AMD, and NVIDIA, and Radeon, look, fuck you all. You all suck, I hate you, I've always hated you, and what you've tried to do to make computers run well and do things coolly. No, not having it. Oh, look, my game locked, and I think we're back.
We're back. Point Clouds the musical. Yar.
I would watch that musical.
Turn it. Go, jumping ball.
Oh God, what have you done?
That.
Got all the rusty gear metal you can handle. Thanks to Robin and Brand Miller. Uh-oh. Ooh.
Oh,
I've done it.
around. Wait, what is that? Did you just lock it?
I think we may have popped it and locked it.
I think you parked it.
Park it.
You're not gonna go any further right than that now.
Yep, it's done.
Wait, there's a lever there. Flip the lever.
Also, the levels should be flipped. How did that one piece of metal not get corroded? Okay.
Oh, I think you unlocked it.
I may have popped it and unlocked it.
Right?
Oh,
See, now
shit.
I reached an entirely new plane of existence.
In a world that can only afford 2 bridges.
Oh, I see.
Right? And that thing was preventing it from going any further. See, this is the one thing that I hate about these like exploration first puzzles. Is how often you end up solving something just by like pressing buttons and not actually understanding the really super fucking cool logic.
Well, but I mean, Sean, isn't that like, can't you design the puzzle for that though? Like, can't you design a puzzle that's hard to reverse?
I mean, you can, but the way that
Wait a minute.
the way that a lot of these puzzles are designed, I guess the question is the design sense of you are kind of just trying things until it works. Is that necessary because a lot of the people who play this game don't necessarily like figure out the internal logic, or is it?
In this, you pretty much have to figure out the internal logic.
I have a spiel. I have a spiel on this particular
What's
topic.
your spiel?
Okay. All right.
Spiel
So,
Donka.
in a sort of very simple sense, games will present you with a goal, what you're trying to do, the constraints of the world, like just sort of how it works and what you can and can't do, and then your tools as a player. Like, what are your verbs that you can interact with the world with?
Verbs.
He said dangling preposition painfully. So something, I'm going to take Mario, this is a really simple example. Mario, your goal is go to the right until you win, right? You're just trying to go right. Very clear goal. Your tool is basically jumping, right? And your constraints are all the solid barriers that you can stand on or can't jump through, or the pits that you have to, that if you fall into you die, or the monsters that kill you and all this sort of stuff.
Yep.
I claim, I gotta get this music out of the fucking way, man. We're gonna go back to where there's no music.
Let's get down.
Alright, let's go back to where it's lonely again. Alright.
Sorry, boys, but this music is part of the
Yeah, I guess it's part of the thing.
plot points.
I claim that you can create a really strong sense of wonder when you fuck with, like, the constraint element of that. Like, when you suddenly didn't realize, or when the way that you thought the world worked and the world functioned suddenly gets broken in some way.
Yeah.
So, for instance, when in Mario, you jump into open air and boom, your head hits a thing. And what is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a 1-up. You get that, woo! You feel like you found a secret, right? Because the rules of this world got broken in some way.
That were well established.
Yeah, well-established rules that somehow got a little broken. So, you know, this idea of, like, well, I sort of feel like the entire reason why I enjoy old-school adventure games is that it's often not clear what the goal is, or what my tools are, or what the constraints of the world are. It's not clear. And though that does lead to some moments that make us just go like, oh, for God's sake, that's so stupid, it also leads to moments where you go, oh my god, yeah! And I think that in this game, one really simple example of the constraints being broken is you first realize that the edge of the world is a barrier. It's a barrier, you can't go through it. Look at this amazing thing, you want to go there? You can't. That's the rule of the world. And then you shot the laser at the sky and it broke it, but in a fucking crazy way.
Right.
The looping thing. And that's just totally got me, sort of thing. So, I mean, like, little contraptions like this, they're so limited that I think it's inevitable that you figure it out. And I think that that's why I enjoy things like this, is that in self-contained enough units, I think it's a really great way to create a sense of wonder. So there's my spiel.
There you go. Now we're designing adventure games. What's that guy?
Wait, but that little. Can we go back to that
buddy.
little break puzzle? Because I that was an awesome little rant that you went on. Like, I'm super down with it. But I do think that, like, this little, like, silver and red break puzzle is kind of weird because it's it is presented like it prevents you from turning the bridge the second time, right? Until you knock it down, you can only turn the bridge once, and so then you can't get to this, like, second area that eventually opens up.
Yeah.
But it's you encounter the break, and it is, even without the, like, hint shining, an obviously interactable element. You encounter it before you have the opportunity. Is that a dragonfly robot?
No, it's my buddy. It's my boy.
It's your bee friend?
It's my son.
Yeah.
Before you have a chance to understand the constraint that it is putting on the world.
Yeah.
Right? Before you realize that you are actually that you are prevented from doing something, you encounter the thing that will eventually prevent you from doing it. And I don't know. I mean, I think 9 times out of 10, people trip that brake lever before they ever try to move the bridge a second time.
It's like they enter the hallway, they find a key, and then they find a door with a lock, and then they open it.
Yeah,
right, it's that kind of thing. And I just feel like that's...
Maybe it'll
I don't
come back
think
to bite
that
us in
gives
the
you a
ass.
sense of wonder. I think that all of the elements for a potential sense of wonder are there, but they're not put together in a way that actually is effective.
That's what I put on my Yelp review of this restaurant down the street.
Oh, shit.
Also, there's no fucking Pokestop, so, like, what's even...
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Went to dinner and was collecting Pokemon, and they said, this is a restaurant, not a place to get Pokemon. And when she said that, they lost a star.
Wish I could give them 0 stars.
Instead, I will give them 1, because this place was, and here comes caps lock, not a restaurant I'd recommend. I hate Yelp reviews.
Is that sort of a giant stone vicious fish face?
Nothing sort of about it.
Wait. Walk forward with the W key and look down and to the left.
Yeah, buddy.
Right?
There it was. For just a moment.
Where?
Vicious fishes.
Oh shit, there's a path down here. Nice.
There is a path.
Oh, look at him.
There it is, see?
Oh my god, guys. It's a dolphin.
The whale.
It's a dolphin.
It's the dolphin.
This has all happened. This has all happened before, and it will all happen again.
Time
Same
is
with the
flat
barnacles.
circle.
What is the same between these worlds? You got barnacles, you got lasers, you got.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised actually that lasers are a consistent feature. I didn't totally expect that.
Badly constructed.
Oh, kill me. Yeah.
Purple. Better pick some of
Purple
those.
and yellow. This is the world of purple and yellow.
Ah, yes, the rotary door.
Oh yes, it's
the
the
rotary door of death? Is that like
Bone menace.
it's an axe door. So I'm starting to get a theme of like enter world, remove the red laser, loop around in the world, get to new world. Playing
It's like
video
knitting.
games.
Cast off. Yarn on.
Knitting? Yeah, it's like
Knitting.
knitting. This is
Cast
my friend
on your-
Knut. Oh,
So
look.
there's a fairly distinct type
circles.
of movement in this, right? With these like rocky paths on ledges.
That you're
feels-
just running across. You're just sprinting across them.
Well, yeah. I mean that's sort of crazy, but it,
You know, I
it
think
feels.
They could do with some like. Wait, sorry. Go on. Go on.
I'm just saying that like the way that the world feels rather than just looks is also different than the desert world that we
Oh
were in,
yeah.
right?
I think that they could use some tricks from like Naughty Dog games and have it where you're walking along the path and you know maybe it forces you to walk more slowly and then like a little crumbly falls off and you
Yeah.
you know as opposed to just like the you know well there's collision geometry and you can slide along it. You know.
Who made Tomb Raider, the new Tomb Raider game?
Crystal
don't know.
Dynamics.
Crystal Dynamics.
It was Crystal Dynamics and Ubisoft.
It was made by 3D Realms, Worlds of Plenty,
Oh, what the fuck?
Intervision.
Oh shit, guys.
Are
Welcome.
we back? Yeah, we're back.
Did you just teleport
so
like
yellow,
a rock?
So American Southwest world is yellow.
Wait, you brought your own.
I didn't. Holy shit.
You brought your own sphere.
Has this been here the whole time?
Oh
It may
no,
have
it
been.
hasn't. No, it hasn't. It hasn't. That was something else.
Oh,
you know what I
that's
think
right,
we're
yes.
doing here, guys? I think we're teleporting spheres of like not just of rock. I think we're teleporting spheres of whatever happens to be there. You know.
No, I don't.
You're just taking like a. You've got a teleporter. Your teleporter takes you with it, and it just takes whatever is inside of a 10-foot radius chunk.
Yeah, no, yeah. This was exactly what we saw. Yeah, look at that. See, it's rock and it's a room.
Shit.
Yeah, you
Oh.
just grabbed the room.
And that's what that weird sphere of rock up in the like observatory-ish sort of thing. That's what that is.
And even more so, that's the whole like southwestern town. Is just a big
It's
sphere.
a giant one of those.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
somewhere in the southwest, there is a sphere of ground missing.
Well,
Oh.
wait.
Like
Didn't
there's
we
just a big half.
Oh
sphere
yeah.
crater.
Somewhere
Yeah.
in the American Southwest,
Yeah.
there's a giant void, or it has been replaced with an alien landscape.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
same thing with this thing. Like there's
Correct.
some.
Yeah.
Abduction.
Well,
What's your
this seems
function?
like it's like a natural part of the world that it's in. Like I don't know that this space was actually abducted from somewhere else.
I don't know.
I mean, it's possible. It's just not clear.
You know what made it easy to comprehend that is
Wait, was that the tree?
Dumb shit
Was that
with,
the
like,
same? Is that the
the
same
crap.
life tree?
Oh shit! It's the tree, dude.
never abduct a
Big
tree.
girl. Never.
I mean, I wouldn't. You know, it could also be that like all this stuff is in the same place. Really, it's just maybe it's like could be like sliders. You know, it's all the same place, different
Different times and spaces.
Yeah. Different times, different universes.
Wait.
Different universes. I like the teleport thing. I'm down with that.
Teleport. You know, it'd be interesting. Oh shit! You know what we should do is
What
make a map and see if this sphere is always the same in position related to the other spheres in all the worlds.
I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying?
So, like, you know how in the desert world you can walk from this one over to the other one, the green one? You can walk from this teleportation sphere to another teleportation sphere. I'm saying, what if in this world there is also a teleportation sphere in the exact place that the green one is
Right.
Maybe
Well, so yeah. So that's a question. Are these 3 worlds that are overlapping, or as in the original Myst, is there a hub world that connects to different worlds? And so this is the American Southwest Desert world connects to this place back and forth.
I'm guessing that these are just overlapping worlds that are in the same place, and that the tree is in all of them.
This is
the tree
so
being there
cool.
does make it pretty super weird.
Yeah.
Like, that's interesting. That's neato.
See,
Good stuff.
as I'm playing this more, I feel like I'm starting to get a hang on the what the game is, because Myst was the one that I was most holding in my brain, right? And Myst was a very dense game. Every single screen had a clue or a hint or something really interesting on it, and there was very rarely ever lots of wandering around going on. In this game, I feel like a huge chunk of it is just wandering around and admiring stuff.
Oh no, did my internet cut out? Am I gone?
No, you're back. You're here.
Damn it.
Maybe he just muted. That's awesome, because we can hear him perfectly.
It's so weird when one person's like, "There's no one here anymore. I guess I'm all alone."
Oh, it's in Russian. Why'd he hang up?
Doesn't like it. Hello.
There we go. You found some sort of a machine.
Clicking buttons.
A control panel of sorts.
Now we can finally decode the KGB messages. Is that actually Cyrillic or is that some other shit?
Right there?
Cyrillic.
Oh,
Oh shit.
I can't. Yeah, that looks Cyrillic.
This looks like the thing that gave Pee Wee Herman his special word of the day.
I always do pretend to get Pee Wee Herman references.
Holy shit, these all do things.
It's a baby toy.
How do I clear it?
Welcome.
Oh my god.
Welcome, Professor Turing.
Oh, this is a big old puzzle, man. Alright, I'm gonna run away from it because I don't understand it and I want to keep wandering around.
In a world before user interface design, one man tries to dial home. That is the least saintly caption I've ever seen. So we installed the old chain-hanging bridge, and here's the thing you can turn to make it eat itself. That's just gonna... And this is the drivetrain for the guy.
Okay, now I'm trying to imagine a version of Polybridge where you build mist contraptions.
What is poly?
You should look it up, Bill. It's pretty cool.
Dude, this is just the coolest thing ever. It's this huge contraption.
It's a huge contraption, exactly.
Wait, I'm actually starting to wonder if this is part of like a Soviet submarine.
You're trying to lock it, but you don't have it arranged right.
No, I did it.
Oh, you're right. You did do it.
Is it Drivetrain? Got some barnacles on there.
Yeah, no, it's been under sea for too long.
In the Navy, you can sail the 7 seas. Oh, don't hit your head.
Shoot a laser through there?
Now you've got a spinning turbine.
Oh, what the shit?
Yeah. Yeah, move that in several different directions. Oh shit, what?
Oh.
Oh, docking achieved. Ribbit, grab it.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Park it.
Oh, come on. Get in there, grab it. Oh.
This is fucking wild!
Yeah, this is like not a puzzle, it's just awesome.
Right.
Search of dolphins.
Correct. Oh, see, I wish, like, I don't want, like, a hard timing puzzle, but I wish there was a little bit more timing to that.
Really?
Yeah.
How do we get this bad boy rolling?
Holy shit, this is... Oh my god, this is so cool.
Let's go.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. What did that say? That said something.
Yeah, no,
On the
I
other
did
side.
that.
No, on the other side of it. The other side of it. It had like
Backside?
a beam or something. What does that mean?
the top,
in
the top.
Yeah, the top.
Yeah, I don't know.
Turns out the hardest puzzle of all is just Russian.
I did not learn enough Russian
And we
in
do
my
a
Russian
translation
travels.
by
Hold on.
Also, I'm
Is
pretty
it
sure
cheating?
it's
Is it
backwards.
cheating to
Wait.
translate it using a software?
No, maybe it's not.
Hold on, I just saved it.
No, that's good. Do we type it in?
Look, I don't even want to go to that. There's too many buttons. There's way too many buttons.
Too many
I feel like it's like Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think I have to get up there and begin to pull on it. Where does this connect to? Oh, isn't that just conspicuous as hell? So if I do something here... Oh. I can clear it.
Anything. Oh, you
Oh,
cleared
God.
it? How did you clear it?
If you look real close, it has the backspace and clear sign. So I think if I hit enter, or enter, it clears it.
Got it.
Try typing in Das Vidanya Glasnost.
What do you think I have to do?
Well, okay, wait a minute. So you're flipping those switches up and down, right?
Yeah, literally
That looks
every
for
single
funsies.
thing.
That
Every
looks
single
a
thing does shit.
shitload. How many lights are in a row there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because that looks a hell of a lot like a PDP-8. So you might be looking at some kind of a... That might be doing...
I don't know what that means. What's a
PDP, it's like a computer, an old computer with just like lights. So if they're really awful people, then we might be looking at like memory addresses. Because Because with a PDP-8, you flip a switch up or down for each bit, and then you would store it in that memory address, and then... So one row of lights was the number corresponding to the address, and the other row of lights was the value of it.
But the number of switches doesn't line up with the number of lights.
Here's the thing, is that, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15... Oh, does it actually just have the numbers there? Do you see the numbers actually just there? See how it says that?
It's 5.
Oh shit! Yeah, there's a bunch of numbers there.
Is that
0,
just because
1,
that's
2,
what I
7,
pressed?
7, 6.
Oh, I think they're supposed to be on tumblers. They're supposed to be on tumblers, I think. Like it's supposed to.
Oh, it just stays in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a lot of programming for that effect.
Literally every single
like that's a very subtle
thing.
effect.
Jesus.
Holy shit! This is a super fucking interactive device.
Yeah, it's actually so interactive. As a, you know, interactive designer, I'm scared of it.
Right.
Yep, it's so interactive.
It's what's called hyper interactivity, which is scary to everyone.
Was there a dormant bumblebee on top of that pile of rocks?
Yeah. Barnacles and bumblebees. Oh, there's a lobster.
It's a bumble lobster.
It's a bumble lobster.
I assume that the code to crack this thing would not be literally located on the back of the box.
Yeah, I know, that does sound pretty weird.
We've lost the password on the back of the box. Ah, the chain gun.
So I didn't go down at all. Let's go down.
There's like a city down here.
God damn it. Cerebral 09 says, are they social justice stickers? Meanwhile, in Skyrim...
Yeah, oh god, this world suddenly became just so compelling and cool to me.
I know. I'm gonna get the old engine going in the mountain.
Is that a
one thing that would
waterfall?
happen is if we rounded a corner and there was some sort of boss from a game like Doom or something, I'd just shit my pants.
Yeah, no, I'm so glad it doesn't. There's no like, because I would just.
I just start shooting missiles at you. we just
and I'm like,
our
oh, I
pants
just photograph him a bunch of times.
Screen, get hit with all of the barrage, screen turns red and just goes to the title screen.
Why is there a photograph button when? I mean, is it saving this to my computer somewhere? Am I like filling up my hard drive?
I'm guessing, yeah.
4K photos.
This looks very devicey.
Maybe part of your backstory is that you're a photographer.
Okay, so this world is very interesting, but literally everything is in that switchboard. Let me just go check down here one more time. I gotta say, I find these worlds really cool.
Yeah. I don't know about the one thing I don't know about is these red girders in this one. They don't fit the rest. So maybe they're.
I think they're from Wild West World, yeah.
Yeah. There's definitely some cross-pollination here.
In these like purple flower petals, I mean, oh. They're from there. Okay, got it. Cool. Got it. Copy.
Ah, yes. How do you get into the old, How do you get into that door?
Alright, listen. I think we need to go play with the switchboard. I think we need to go switch it, turn it, twist it, bop it.
What are you gonna do with it, though?
I'm just, like, there's literally so many buttons that I just went, nope. But this time, I'm going to do what they say to do in improv, and I'm gonna say, yep.
Yep. Yes, and.
That's what they say. That's the rule of thumb for improv.
Say yep.
Say yep.
And then on either of the coasts, it's say yes.
Make everyone else look better. what this big machine is supposed to do.
This is actually what goes on inside of an inkjet printer.
That's why they break down so often. They've got little people running around flipping switches at random.
I can't figure out what the switchboard means. Tell them we're out of ink.
This is a world in which people decided to stop plate tectonics.
Oh god, I'm reading that science fiction series right now.
Which one?
The Broken Earth by N.K. Jemisin.
Never heard
It's quite good. They do it with magic rather than giant machines, though. And spoiler alert, it breaks the Earth.
Tight.
Um,
Can't believe the Russians got here before we did.
What do you think we're trying to do here?
so I think we're trying to find the 11-digit passcode and type it in. How many digits is that actually? Or maybe we don't need to use all of them.
Oh.
Yum, yum,
3
yum.
on Matt BCR 3 ECCM Bic Pi EHH BIM and Naman. Is it written backwards? Like, here's the thing. Here's the problem I have.
I don't think it is.
Let me show you my problem. Let me clear this.
When you type it, is it typing in right to left?
Well, I actually tried to hit A to see if I could type A, and you know what happened? I moved left.
That's what we call mediated embodiment.
Here's the thing, is that if you look at this column, there's no A's.
Yeah.
So you can't type in the thing that you're looking that is written on the back.
Hey!
Yeah. Yeah, I cannot.
Solar Parade says it's just Cyrillic. That's so good. Are they allowed to do that? Is Cyrillic allowed to be a puzzle? Shit. I mean, we would be just as fucked if it was like any other language.
Right. It's written in Spanish.
Oh
On
no.
the back of this box.
I can't copy paste the text. But this time we're extra screwed because we can't even type it into Google Translate. We don't even have our keyboard. Hey, maybe we can just cut the wires with that little red thing on the side.
Like,
On the right. What's that tool? What's that red-handled tool down there? It looks like it's calling out to us.
I feel like what we need to do
there
is
is
get all
that
the
one
lights on.
blank button. Could
No, I'm
that-
talking about that bright red, the only bright red thing on the screen right now.
onto the right.
To the right, it's like wire cutters.
The last time we saw a bright red thing, it was literally the solution to the puzzle that we hadn't yet discovered.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
what is the switchboard? This is the puzzle. Is it
What
just
do the
lights
switches
out?
do? Wait. Okay, so those buttons control lights.
All the buttons control lights. So you have
But
these.
also, what is it connected
All
to? What is the
buttons.
power? What is this? What is it?
Can you get all the lights to light up? Is that a thing that you want to do? Wait, even the letters control lights?
Every single thing, even these small switches.
Oh, shit. Well, fuck all of that.
This is why I'm very confused by this puzzle.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
Here's the thing.
Say
Look,
no
top
to all
top
of
left
it.
button toggles one light.
Yeah,
Does
okay.
anything else do that as well?
Those two.
So-
4, 2, 5, 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1. Top right button.
Whoa.
Oh, you turned them all off.
What the fuck?
Wait, so you're maybe... Wait, are they now flashing? Just flash a signal at you? I feel like maybe we don't have enough information.
What is it? What does it plug into? That's my question. What is it powering?
Bill, are you asking, like...
Who is its daddy and what does he do?
Do we even need to bother? Like,
Yeah.
Like, if this is just a complicated box, could we maybe leave it here?
Yeah, well, I mean, my question is, what are we trying to get it to do? You know, if we can figure out what we're trying to get it to do, then...
Okay,
I do kind of love this thing. Like, from a game design perspective, it's pretty amazing to have this right here.
Well, yeah.
Like, it's clearly... I mean, this is clearly, this is clearly a troll of some sort, right?
I mean, I think its day has passed, but there was a day when if you had put this onto a mobile device and sold it in the App Store, and it was just like a bunch of buttons that you could press and switches that you could flip, and there were some lights associated with it, you could make bank.
Like a baby toy.
Like a baby toy. That's all that app users are really looking for.
What do you think what does that bottom right dial with the numbers on it do? Is that like, is this like an oven?
Yeah, did you try turning it on?
I haven't done that
Preheat
yet.
it. Set it to preheat to 10.
Set it to preheat. Yeah. Set it to preheat. We'll come back in half an hour.
Right. Put it on delayed wash.
Oh, God.
Set it to record Judge Judy at 11.
I think some of the buttons actually do the same thing.
That, I'm almost certain that you're right.
It's the redundantron.
Here's the thing. There's 10 of these.
Yes.
I think there's 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fuck you. There's 10 here. There's 4 there. There's this stupid switch here. And I don't understand.
Leave it alone. It's fine. Seriously though, what does it connect to? I want to see what it's powering. Or
Yeah. Can we see
it's
like where the wires
connected
go?
up here. So
Yeah.
these wires are connected to a battery, and this thing is connected to a ladder, which I assume drops down here so that I can get up it and then wander up this to that contraption there, and then over here to this contraption.
You can go visit those bees.
I have a question. Can you go back to the box and look at the dial that has the English numbers on it?
The English numbers?
Yeah. So that goes up to what?
Like
50?
on the bottom right, Sean. Bottom right.
It goes up to 45.
That one.
Try turning that thing.
Or the
there.
one above it.
Oh, they're both. Just wondering if those are.
They are
degrees.
outputs. They're purely outputs, although they don't appear to output anything.
Oh.
Let's do this.
Can you type some Cyrillic in there? What's that?
What? Did it get really dark all of a sudden?
It just does that every time. It's just a fucker.
And then if I hit enter, what happens? I have no idea.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, it seems like if I just hit a bunch of shit, we get back to this state a lot, where it's all empty except for, like, Yeah, like...
Right, no, except for that one. But, Sean, I don't think we we don't have a thing that we're trying to get to.
So I think we should try to get all the lights on.
Okay. I don't... Okay.
How do you
Can we
guys
go to
feel
the forest
about
world instead?
How do you guys feel about looking at or receiving advice on translations?
I mean, I would definitely like try to look it up, but
Hey, this one light doesn't ever turn on. And maybe that's the whole puzzle, is there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 lights. Maybe there's something around 10 that is actually significant. Maybe that's like the whole thing. That like... Maybe it's not this at all. Maybe we just open up the back of the box somehow.
Or take the battery, or do something with the battery. Can we do a Google image search translation of the...
I got it.
You got it?
I think maybe you will want it.
Yo, what's this? What does this translate to?
That text translates to boondoggle, or do a pointless thing, or to be engaged in senseless business.
Alright, let's look somewhere else.
Tight.
This is actually a red herring machine.
It's a red herring machine.
Look, I'm
Sean,
still
why are you
engaged.
still flipping the switches?
I want to find the way to get the ladder down.
I mean, you can still try and figure out how the red herring machine works.
Let's go.
It might be random, but the question is which part?
How the fuck? How do I get up there? Ah.
Wait, what is it attached to?
It's attached
A
to this
ladder
thing?
that lets us climb onto the catwalk.
Can you go back to that? Because... Did it have any... Was it connected power-wise, or was it just a block?
It was literally physically attached to a ladder on a hinge.
Wow.
Why is that not turning when this thing is attached? I think I've attached too many things to it, and I don't need to have that many things attached to it. Cause okay, look, so that's going. That's a
Yeah, that's going. That's clearly going. That one's going.
Here's what I don't understand,
You're
right?
saying-
See this? Maybe this one should...
Wait, but look at wait, because the other ones had wheels at the joints that were going, and I can't see that far in here. But are the...
How can she slap?
Uh-oh.
Disengaging the whole thing?
Does this thing go down or something when it's off?
think it does anything when it's off.
Hey Sean, go back to that machine for a second, but not to fuck around with it. But look at the connection. Look at the connection up at the top. That's just a bar.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Oh God, for God's sake, come on.
So, Sean, there's a ton of other game. Why are we still here?
No, I
there's-
sent him back. Okay.
There's
Yeah,
a bar
just-
right there. Look at it. Ah!
I know,
That
but
looks like
there's an entire world that we haven't gone to yet.
Yeah! Let me unattach. I need to pull on something.
Pull it.
Uh,
I don't even know what we're trying to do right now.
I'm trying to get
I
up
don't know why
here.
this-
I'm trying to get up there because I can get up there. And I want to try to do
But
it.
you can't get up there.
Fucking,
Why does this mountain have a drivetrain? Why are we turning it on? Where's it gonna go?
We're gonna
we're
look, Bill. We just want to take the mountain out for a spin.
Yeah.
Just want to take it around the block.
Take the mountain out for a spin.
We just want to see how it rides.
I
Sometimes you
just
just
don't
want to ride.
understand how this helps the guy in the little like pod back in Arizona.
Right, but this is my point. Is that like there's a bunch of game that we haven't played. Let's go play that game.
Let me just attach all the things so that way the mountain is just running well.
Smoothly.
It has to unscrew the entrance first.
Oh, it does. This feels like opposite of progress.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I think we want to thoroughly dock all of our pistons.
What if I actually undock this?
No, I thought we were gonna dock them all.
Yeah, I want to.
So you've constructed your own
Truly,
lightsaber.
nothing's happening here. No,
No, don't. What are you doing?
no, it's a shitty
That's
control. Get back on
You
the.
did that was the wrong one. Yeah.
Yeah, everything's a disaster.
The disaster.
It's a disaster. All right, blood is pumping. Boys.
Get it.
I like to pump it, pump it.
Why isn't
This
that chain
sucks. Because we need to go all the way up to the top of this crow's nest and attach it and turn and twist it and bop it, and I can't do it. Ah! Oh, God, I really want to do it.
Can't believe he's done this.
Can't believe he's done this. I'm playing video games.
I think that's a sort of player motivation that is different for you and me, Sean.
Tell me about the differences between Sean and
Well,
Sean.
no, I don't feel the same like strong emotional reaction you do to being presented with a thing that you can see how you could access it, but you can't actually access it. The Metroidvania thing. Like, I don't have that reaction to that.
That's the reaction I have to that.
I'm trying to fit that into like a Bartle's player types or like a V sort of matrix of motivations.
I can identify it, right? It's like there is a solution to this puzzle. Solve it. And I'm frustrated because I'm unsure whether or not I have everything to be able to solve the puzzle. Because
you clearly don't. You obviously don't.
So I want to look and I want to try stuff and investigate variables. Ah!
If you got a problem, we'll solve it. Check out Hook with a DJ remote. These worlds take a long time to congeal.
Yeah.
It's true. I See, I would say that that's all loading time, except that like they're rendering a fucking million particles. So
They can still be loading and rendering at the same time.
I know, but isn't it taxing your processor to render all those fucking particles?
Yeah, but isn't loading time based on disk speed? Not disk.
Yeah, but you gotta. It requires. Oh, I see. You're saying that you're not using the whole processor
Because the particles are probably just GPU, right? I mean,
My disk, my disk.
Maybe.
My disk, my disk, my disk. Kick it back now, y'all. Let me turn off the Zapatron.
I'll slide to the left.
Alright, let's do...
I love that this little buggy, I love that this laser buggy is like the #1 achievement of the people who lived here.
I know.
It's the crown
Look,
jewel.
we may not have much, but we developed a laser buggy.
Isn't that sad?
There's that.
That's my favorite bit. That was the best.
Alright.
Meanwhile, in Canada...
Two backwards and beyond. I can't wait to hold D for backwards. And then soon we'll be able to go forwards.
Yeah, it's good.
Holy shit, there's so many planets.
Right?
Not it there.
Where is it? Oh, it's all the way up there. Alright, guys, we're going to turn this card around. And I don't know why, but we are.
Stop turning.
And we can laser into the valley. We can laser the whole fucking valley.
Laser Valley.
I also think that we should go talk to CW again, or W Wiley C Coyote, because
Wiley CW Coyote, yeah.
Since the last time we talked to him, we literally blew up the red laser that he was going on and on about.
Alright, who's ready?
Obduction, what's your function?
So, here's the thing. I want to keep playing, but it's 10. So we should absolutely stop playing. But let's do the closing thoughts while I turn this fucker right around. You know what I mean?
Alright.
Oh wait, there's a place
so closing thoughts. I mean, like, this was a much more exciting day than last week. Wow, you're stuck. You're stuck in this thing. You can't get out. You just gotta keep going. Keep going. Straight ahead is the only path. There was stuff that we did today that was super cool that I was really excited about. But I think that there's a fundamental part of this world that is that this genre that the game is going for that is all about books and finding the books that you're looking for. That's like presenting you with a large world that's full of stuff that you can't interact with because you haven't. It's like an intellectual Metroidvania. That like, here is some stuff. Eventually, you'll be able to get to this, but not now because you haven't read all the books yet. I mean, I think that's a fundamental part to Myst, and to this game as well. And a lot of the time, I find that fucking annoying as hell. Like, I don't enjoy that. But I think that's where the joy of the game lives.
Yeah, I like that about Myst and about this game, how there's no inventory. Doing the no inventory thing is...
It's tight.
Impressive. It's tight.
Yeah, that's fine. I do like that there's no inventory. I just don't like that there's such a large puzzle space, and there's like relatively little for me to actually do in it.
I did it.
What did you do?
What did you do?
I went out and looked at the valley. I looked at everything that I owned in the world, and I shot a hole through there. How do I get there?
And you may ask yourself, how do I get there? And you may find yourself inside of a strange automobile.
I think isn't that one of the you go through like an asteroids world tunnel in one of the mine shafts or something, and you come out in like a forest area?
How do I come here? How do I get over there?
Ride on the crane elevator. Ride the funicular. It's time to ride in this particular funicular.
How the hell do I get to there?
Funiculars are pretty great.
I actually think there's a way for me to get to there even. Let me in. Oh my gosh. I want in there. Like, I wish we could swim. That's...
Like dolphins!
It's hard for me not to... Okay, listen. I'm gonna stop playing, but like... I got so incredibly into this game at like such an incredible pace in this one.
Yes.
That was a nice surprise for me.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I gotta say, like, for me, the really chewy bit that I loved so much, like, there was some neat moments, like plot moments, where we blew up the laser and we could like explore. There's your description of wonder, like it did that really well, Sean. But for me, figuring out the number space of that like weird notation,
that was awesome.
Like, that's just so fucking my jam. Like, I want the whole game to be that shit.
No, like, we need to make a game called like I don't know what the name should be called for it.
Number Puzzles, the book.
We're better at puzzles, bad at names.
Yeah, I think it should be a game where you take concepts that were taught in math, where you're just like, Jesus, kill me. But then you create a really cool artistic aesthetic to it, like a robot that rips its heart open, and that's the Radix system representation, and you just go...
Radical!
You do that, right?
Yeah.
I also think that we should have some more Sudokus and some more... All the things that ended in grams. What are those? Nanograms?
Oh, yeah. Nonograms.
Dude, Bill, what was your experience like, yo?
I actually don't care for the mathy stuff. Those kinds of puzzles feel like they could be... They feel like they could be taken out of the context of the world entirely and just, like, you know, represented anywhere. I'll enjoy it if we find some aliens that have like 4 fingers on each hand or something. So that
that's so cool.
Reason for them to be base 4. But I don't like the fact that we're just doing like red-blue laser pointing. That doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't get that, and there's no feedback. It's like really weird, you know. Like you'd think that they would put in some visual and audio effect that shows us what the fuck we're doing.
Any phrase beginning with "you'd think that they'd."
Yeah.